Hello everyone, I'm here with a walkthrough of a mini album that I made recently using this paper pack that I got from a local online store. I don't know if I'd be able to get hold of this paper again or not, but this is the paper and still there's plenty of the papers left. I haven't used all of these. There are 24 pattern papers and 3 die cut sheets including alphabet borders, tags and icons. So 12 by 12 paper pack, and I have used some of the papers, not all of them. So you'll see along these are the die cut sheets, so you will see which of these we used and which of them we haven't. This is a 7 by 8 inch album, 7 cross and 8 like this, and the spine is 3 3/4, a little more than 3. Okay, let me measure this for you. This is 3 1/4, not 3/4, 3 1/4, a little less than 3 1/2, and it is almost 7, not exactly 7, but almost 7 this way, and almost 8 this way. I hope you can see. Okay, so let's get through it. This is the die or the cutout that came with the album. Sorry, the pattern paper, not the album. And this was also one of the die and die cuts. I backed it on a black sheet of paper and just adhered it using foam tape, so it's a little raised. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a little raised. The spine I left blank. Maybe I'll add something to it later, but it's blank for the moment, and the back is also blank. All right, so and also there is, I tried to leave some space here so that you could put a picture in here. I don't know if it will work or not, but this is what I did. Okay, leave that for now. Okay, this opens up with a ribbon, a simple black ribbon, that is, I had in my stash. So when you open it up, the first page, and mind you that this base of the album and the hinge system and the pages were all made following a tutorial by Rosa Kelly. I will link it down below, but the layout of the pages is my own. I decided to do as I plan as you go kind of a stuff, so we'll walk through each and everything in detail. So this is the first page. I paper pieced it, not that I ran out of paper, but this is how I liked it, the look of it. So this is a flap that opens up. I added the magnet here, but it doesn't seem to work because I laid it, because I did the double matting on the first few pages, so it didn't hold up quite well. So there's this, and this page on the left side is again kind of a tuck spot. This band over here, this black strip is a tuck spot. If somebody wants to tuck the picture or a tag or anything in here, this is pasted and this is a tuck spot, just this bit. Okay, the band that went on top. Initially I decided to do this part as a tuck spot, but then I said, okay, well, whatever. I added this strip over here. So this is left blank, and you can add a large photo or smaller collage here and there, whatever you decide to do. And this one, I really like this bicycle, so I had to use this as a whole piece. It's a flip top booklet kind of a thing, as you can see here. You might not be able to tell, but this is how it is. A flip top, and at the back there is also a tuck spot where you can tuck your tags or anything. This was also one of the cutter parts that came with the kit, so I left the backside blank, and this is the cutter part, so it stays here. Okay, and all of these pages are pocket pages and they have photo mats. I decided to leave them blank as they are, and I just added little strips of paper just to be sure that there is a photo mat in here, and also be able to pull it out and tuck it back in easily. So this measures, the photo mats, they measure 5 3/4 by 6.5. So whichever size photos you want to put, you can do that. It goes back in here. Moving on to the next page, the second page, which is this one. So for the second page, this is kind of a rotating kind flip back or something like that. So it is fixed down here, and this one is, this goes up and down whichever way you want to do it, and it goes down like this, and it is secured with a brad at the corner, so you can just flip it back and forth. This is just a plain spot. You can show it off, or you can put some journaling item over here, however you like to do that. Okay, the next page, this is a waterfall kind of a design. This is secured with a magnetic belly band sort of thing, and this was also one of the cutter parts that I used, and I backed it with another piece, just a simple round sheet, and it goes like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 spots for your photos. They are blank spots. You can add matting on it, or you can leave them blank as you wish to, and this closes with a magnet, and again it has a photo mat inside. Okay, moving on to the next page. The next page is something like this. It's also secured with a brad because I was not very hopeful with the magnetic closure, so I decided to do something like this. It opens up. This was one of the tags. It's just a die set that I had, so I cut out this tag and lined it with the designer paper, so it flips back open, and this is one flap. The side of the flap is primarily blank, and this flips to the side like this. Okay, you can put your photo here, and you can put a large photo or smaller photo, however you want to do this. So it flips back like this, and they all close up like this with the brad. Okay, this is a pocket page, a simple pocket page. This is a small tiny little pocket, and it has, I added this little card. You can use this to add photos, either in a landscape orientation like this, or you can do a portrait orientation, 2 photos, or you can, if you wish, you can add another photo at the back also. So this is how I lined it. It stays in this pocket, and this one is also a die cut or cut apart that came with this kit, so I decided to make it into a tiny card. You can journal here with a black gel pen. You can write, you can add a small photo and journal on this side, or whatever you want to do, personalize it with. Again, a photo mat. Moving on to the next page. This page is a flip top page that goes up like this, and this is the whole, I don't know if I can fit it into the camera. This is how it goes, and this is the space that is left mostly blank, and this is again, this can work as a tuck spot right here. You can put your photos, your cards, or anything. Tuck spot, that's your imagination. Okay, again, I'm sorry, I just hit the camera. Okay, this is again secured with a brad. I just fixed it too close to these without keeping in mind, this is like you know those wax seals, this also came with the set. This cut apart, this also came with the set. I liked it, but I kind of just added it too closely to the corners. So this flips open like this, and the other one flips to the side. It's again blank. You can do whatever you want with it, journal, add picture, or whatever. This is how it closes. I'll deal with it later. So again, pocket, photo mat, and you go to this side. This page right here has two pockets. This is one pocket. I added this tiny little tag. You can add photo at the back or journal or whatever you want. And again, this was also a cut apart. This is another pocket over here. This is a deeper pocket. If you wish to add something else in it, you can do that. So I just added this kind of like in a booklet kind of a layout, and fussy around these borders. I'm not very good at cutting around the borders, but I did that. So this is what it is. You can journal, you can put a photograph here, or however you wish to do that. Okay, this is how it goes. This goes in the pocket. Remember, these are two pockets. And when we move to the other side, this is one of my favorites, and this was also something that I copied from another crafter, Carolina, from Carolina's Craft. So this is how it opens. She used it in landscape orientation, but my album was in a portrait orientation, so I used it like that. This is just a simple mat. You can use it to journal, to add photos, and I used it just as a door stopper to stop this from opening. So these are the little pockets. You can add other things in this as well. So this opens up to the top like this, and this comes down to the bottom like so. So this is how it goes. Close this. This is also another full space. You can add photos or whatever you want to do with it. When you shut this up, this is the door stopper that helps it stay in place. Again, the photo mat in the pocket. And when you go to the next page, this is also one of my favorites. The layout, the color scheme, I loved it. So it ties with a bow like this, and it is kind of a Z-fold, what you call it, Z-fold design. So it opens up on this side and on this side. So this border also came with the set, and I trimmed it and added to the first page and to the last page. So you can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photos, 3 on this side and 3 on this side, and then you can shut it with this bow. And moving to this side, this page is again a half flip side. This is a pocket that holds the tag. You can write, you can use it as a bookmark or whatever you want to do with it. Again, I paper pieced it, and I think I like the look of it, and then I added this one. This is supposed to be a tuck spot, but it doesn't quite hold down so well. So this is how it goes. Again, pocket page. Moving on, I'll deal with these ribbons later. This is a belly band and a card on top. You can use this card to journal or add picture or whatever. And at the back of it is a belly band where you can put all sorts of stuff. Now comes the interesting part, and I intentionally put it at the last of the album. So this is again a pocket where you can put all stuff. You can use this to put it around any page around your album. You can do that. And this is a little envelope that I made, and I really wanted to use this key somewhere, so I made this tiny little envelope, and when you open it up, it houses these photo corners. As you can see, these photo corners came with the die set, the paper pack. these are four of these. There are four of these photo corners, and these I just cut out myself. So you can put these photo corners anywhere that you like all over the album. I haven't pasted them because I did not want anyone to be, you know, I want everybody to be free. Anyone who's using this album to free to use wherever they want to use it. For example, if you wanna lay it somewhere at a page that is a larger one, you can just put the photo corners like this. Whatever the size of your photo, you can put the photo corners all over that place like this, and you can simply add glue just around the corners, not the insides, just the outer corners of these photo corners, and then you can tuck your picture inside. I hope you understand what the concept really is. So this is how I wanted this to be, and you can also use two of these at either corner, the top and the bottom, and leave the rest, or you can copy this, you can paste it, copy this on any sheet of paper. You can take a paper, can trace around it, cut it, and use this as a template for other photo corners. You can DIY all the photo corners if you wish to, and there they are. They live in this little envelope that I really liked, and this envelope stays in this pocket right here, and this is the end, the last page. So this was all about this album. I hope you liked it, and if you wish to get this, and if you wish to buy this album or albums like this, you want to personalize, you can always contact me. Plus I will link to all the tutorials that I followed, and all the links that inspired me down in the description. So if you want to do something with that, you can by all means do it. So see you next time. Bye.